Hello and welcome to Top Select 10. Explore the thrilling worlds of action, sci-fi, and fantasy with our curated list of the top 10 IMDb top-rated movies now streaming on Netflix. From epic battles to mind-bending adventures, these films offer non-stop excitement and breathtaking visuals. Discover fan favorites like never before as we count down the ultimate must-watch movies that have captured audiences worldwide. Whether you're a die-hard sci-fi enthusiast or a fantasy fanatic, there's something for everyone on this list. Don't miss out on the adrenaline-pumping action and fantastical journeys that await you. Grab your popcorn and prepare for an unforgettable cinematic experience right from the comfort of your own home. Subscribe now for more thrilling recommendations and let the movie marathon begin. Number 1. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight is a 2008 action crime superhero film. Following the events of Batman Begins 2005, mighty Batman, Lieutenant James Gordon, and District Attorney Harvey Dent plan to arrest shady mob accountant Lau to bring down the mob. But Lau's detailed disclosures threaten Gotham's organized crime. As a result, the city's desperate mob bosses turn to the Joker, a sadistic, green-haired psychopath in a purple suit with a flair for crime. As the unstoppable criminal mastermind wreaks havoc, bringing Gotham to its knees with widespread anarchy and chaos, Batman must face his greatest challenge to battle injustice. However, is the Dark Knight prepared to walk the fine line between defender and avenger, hero and vigilante? IMDb rating is 9 out of 10. Number 2. Inception. Inception is a 2010 science fiction action film. The story follows Dom Cobb is a skilled thief, the absolute best in the dangerous art of extraction, stealing valuable secrets from deep within the subconscious during the dream state, when the mind is at its most vulnerable. Cobb's rare ability has made him a coveted player in this treacherous new world of corporate espionage, but it has also made him an international fugitive and cost him everything he has ever loved. Now Cobb is being offered a chance at redemption. One last job could give him his life back, but only if he can accomplish the impossible Inception. Instead of the perfect heist, Cobb and his team of specialists have to pull off the reverse. Their task is not to steal an idea, but to plant one. If they succeed, it could be the perfect crime. But no amount of careful planning or expertise can prepare the team for the dangerous enemy that seems to predict their every move. An enemy that only Cobb could have seen coming. IMDb rating is 8.8 out of 10. Number 3. Gladiator. Gladiator is a 2000 epic historical action drama film. In Gladiator, victorious General Maximus Decimus Meridius has been named Keeper of Rome and its empire by dying Emperor Marcus Aurelius, so that rule might pass from the Caesars back to the people and Senate. Marcus' neglected and power-hungry son Commodus has other ideas, however. Escaping an ordered execution, Maximus hurries back to his home in Spain, too late to save his wife and son from the same order. Taken into slavery and trained as a gladiator by Proxima, Maximus lives only that he might someday take his revenge and fulfill the dying wish of his emperor. The time soon comes when Proximo's troop is called to Rome to participate in a marathon of gladiator games held at the behest of the new emperor, Commodus. Once in Rome, Maximus wastes no time in making his presence known, and is soon involved in a plot to overthrow the emperor with his former love Lucilla, Commodus' sister, after whom he lusts, and also the widowed mother of Lucius, heir to the empire after his uncle, and democratic-minded Senator Gracchus. IMDb rating is 8.5 out of 10. Number 4. Django Unchained. Django Unchained is a 2012 American revisionist Western film. In 1858, a bounty hunter named King Schultz seeks out a slave named Jango and buys him because he needs him to find some men he is looking for. After finding them, Jango wants to find his wife, Broomhilda, who along with him was sold separately by his former owner for trying to escape. Schultz offers to help him if he chooses to stay with him and be his partner. Eventually, they learn that she was sold to a plantation in Mississippi. Knowing they can't just go in and say they want her, they come up with a plan so that the owner will welcome them into his home and they can find a way. IMDb rating is 8.5 out of 10. Number 5. The Prestige. The Prestige is a 2006 psychological thriller film directed by Christopher Nolan, written by Nolan and his brother Jonathan and based on the 1995 novel by Christopher Priest. A mysterious story of two magicians whose intense rivalry leads them on a lifelong battle for supremacy, full of obsession, deceit, and jealousy, with dangerous and deadly consequences. From the time that they first met as young magicians on the rise, Robert Anger and Alfred Borden were competitors. However, their friendly competition evolves into a bitter rivalry, making them fierce enemies for life, and consequently jeopardizing the lives of everyone around them. Set against the backdrop of turn-of-the-century London, The Prestige was released on October 20, 2006, to positive reviews and grossed $109 million worldwide against a production budget of $40 million. It received Academy Award nominations for Best Art Direction and Best Cinematography. IMDb rating is 8.5 out of 10. Number 6. District 9. District 9 is a 2009 science fiction action film. In 1982, a massive starship bearing a bedraggled alien population, nicknamed the Prawns, appeared over Johannesburg, South Africa. 28 years later, the initial welcome by the human population has faded. The refugee camp where the aliens were located has deteriorated into a militarized ghetto called District 9, where they are confined and exploited in squalor. In 2010, the Munitions Corporation, multinational United, is contracted to forcibly evict the population with operative Wikus van der Merwe in charge. In this operation, Wikus is exposed to a strange alien chemical and must rely on the help of his only two new prawn friends. IMDb rating is 7.9 out of 10. Number 7. Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow is a 2014 American science fiction action film. When an alien race called Mimics invades and destroys Europe, London is the last resistance in the old continent. General Brigham plans an attack to France expecting to defeat the Mimics and orders Major William Cage, who is an American public relation officer, to cover the invasion. However, Cage does not accept the assignment and threatens General Brigham to expose the casualties. He is arrested, accused of desertion, demoted to private and assigned to fight in the invasion under the command of the tough Sergeant Fell in the Heathrow base. Humans are slaughtered in the invasion and Cage kills a mimic and is sprayed by his blood. In less than 5 minutes combat, Cage dies. Surprisingly, he awakes in the Heathrow base and relives the same day over and over after dying. Each time, Cage tries to fix the deaths of his squad, and he meets Sergeant Rita Vrataski, who asks him to find her when he awakes in the base. Rita brings Cage to meet Dr. Carter, who explains to him that he killed an alpha and his blood has given the ability to reset time. Further, the last hope of Earth is the destruction of the Mimic leader, referred to as the Omega, who is hidden. Will Cage and Rita succeed in their solitary mission? IMDb rating is 7.9 out of 10. Number 8. Ex Machina. Ex Machina is a 2014 science fiction psychological thriller film. The story follows Caleb, a 26-year-old programmer at the world's largest internet company, wins a competition to spend a week at a private mountain retreat belonging to Nathan, the reclusive CEO of the company. But when Caleb arrives at the remote location, he finds that he will have to participate in a strange and fascinating experiment in which he must interact with the world's first true artificial intelligence, housed in the body of a beautiful robot girl. IMDb rating is 7.7 out of 10. Number 9. Snowpiercer. Snowpiercer is a 2013 post-apocalyptic science fiction action film based on the French climate fiction graphic novel Le Transpersonnage by Jacques Loeb. Benjamin Legrand and Jean-Marc Richet said in 2031, the entire world is frozen except for those aboard the Snowpiercer. For 17 years, the world's survivors are on a train hurtling around the globe, creating their own economy and class system. Led by Curtis, a group of lower-class citizens living in squalor at the back of the train are determined to get to the front of the train and spread the wealth around. Each section of the train holds new surprises for the group who have to battle their way through. A revolution is underway. IMDb rating is 7.1 out of 10. Number 10. The Old Guard. The Old Guard is a 2020 American superhero film. A covert team of immortal mercenaries is suddenly exposed and must now fight to keep their identity a secret just as an unexpected new member is discovered. Led by a warrior named Andy, a covert group of tight-knit mercenaries with a mysterious inability to die have fought to protect the mortal world for centuries. But when the team is recruited to take on an emergency mission and their extraordinary abilities are suddenly exposed, it's up to Andy and Niall, the newest soldier, to join the ranks to help the group eliminate the threat of those who seek to replicate and monetize their power by any means necessary. IMDb rating is 6.7 out of 10. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share the video. Thank you.